you have been seeing me taking trade from one currency pair to another currency pair. If I took a trade on GBP USD, I go to Euro JPY for my next trade, and sometime my third trade, Euro USD. So I pick each currency to take.
Recording in.
Yes, I'm recording it. So I pick each currency to take one trade. Because one thing you should know about binary is that if you can predict market movement or next candle, it is possible you make profit in binary option. That is why it is necessary to know what we call candlestick psychology. When we are talking about candlestick psychology, we are talking about the psychology of buyers and sellers in the market. Okay, if you see a strong movement like this, a momentum, it means that the psychology of sellers are more powerful than the buyers. So the psychology tells us that the sellers are more powerful than sellers, than buyers. If the market is going down, now take a look. Notice that from here, we have a strong red candle. We have a bearish movement. Also have a bearish movement. Also have some bearish entry and a strong bearish candle. So the psychology of this chart indicate that the sellers are more present than the buyers. So it means that the trend is down. That is how you analyze in binary option. So the next thing you have to consider is the key level. Okay, is the key level. What I mean by key level, I'm talking about your support and resistance, your supply and demand zone, your supply and demand area, support and resistance area. There's difference between support and resistance area. Support and resistance area. And also there's difference between support and resistance zone. Support and resistance zone. Support and resistance zone. Okay. There's also difference between buyers and sellers area. Okay. Also buyers and sellers zone. So when we are talking about, let me first discuss what we mean by support and resistance. Support and resistance is just like a barrier that stops the price from moving upward or moving downward. You notice the price movement here. We have a resistance because the price failed to move higher than this. We have a resistance here. The price failed to move higher. Okay, that's the resistance because we have the price reach this level and start to reverse. Okay, that's the resistance. If you notice that if you draw a line, extend it to the right side, you will notice that that same resistance is respected. That same level is respected as resistance. So it's allowed the price to go down. Okay, so it means that there are some resistance around this area. Same thing goes to the support. You can see when price drop, it reversed to the upside and tested the resistance. So we have the support around this area. So if you extend it to the right side, you will notice that the market respect the support for a short while and later violate the support. Okay, they later violate the support. It means that the price is not respecting the support. You respect the support here and violate the support here. Then the price keep pushing downward. Okay, so that is what we call support and resistance. Now, when we are talking about support and resistance area, I'm talking about a level or a particular reversal point that has many rejection. Take for example, look at this candle. Look at this candle. Look at this candle. When the market is rising, we have multiple rejections from sellers, also have rejection from sellers, and a doji candlestick. Also rejection from sellers, rejection from sellers. Then finally, we have a strong presence of sellers. It means that from here to here is a resistance. Okay. But when we are talking about support and resistance, it means the buyers and sellers area, right? So from here to here is the sellers area. So what we need is to make sure that anytime price comes to this area, we expect the sellers to enter the market. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line. Okay, because here we have rejection from sellers. It's a weak candle and the sellers candle here. Okay, then also the sellers entered strongly here. Sellers entered strongly here. So that is sellers area. So all we have to do is wait for the price drop, then come back to that area. Okay. So if you notice that when the price touched the area from here to here, if you notice that when the price touched the area, we have rejection, also have rejection. Okay. Also we have a seller's entry. So means that this is seller's area. Okay, this is seller's area. Area where there's multiple sellers entry is what we call seller's area, like this. Okay, that is seller's area. Also have this strong seller's entry. Okay, so this means that this is seller's area. Now, when we are talking about seller's zone, I'm talking about a particular technical analysis whereby you expect sellers entry to enter the market. Okay, what I mean is this: if I'm looking for a particular entry or a particular technical analysis, is that I'll be draw a line at the neck, the opening of this small green candle. Then the second line, I'll place it at this high, just like fair value gap. Okay. From this line, the close of this candle to this high. Okay. So I'll wait for the price to close inside the two lines. Once the price closes inside the two lines, so then I want to conclude that these two lines indicate seller's zone. Okay. You know, I'm not using any analysis here. I'm only using this, the opening of this green candle and the wick, the shadow of this green candle. So I have to wait for the price to close inside the zone before we predict that next candle will be the reversal candlestick. So let's see what happened. First attempt, we see rejection, but we have to wait for candle. You have to wait for candle to close inside the zone. Okay, a green candle to close inside the zone. We have to wait for a green candle to close inside the zone before you predict that the next movement will be red. Okay, so that is what we are waiting for. So let's see. Also rejection. And finally, we see a candle that close inside, a green candle that close inside with rejection. So what happened next? Sellers enter. That is how you trade the 1 minute candle, 1 minute candle time period with 1 minute expiry time. Okay, 1 minute candle time period with 1 minute expiry time. So don't trade 5 minute expiry time here, only single candle entry. Okay, you can see that sellers entered on the next candle. This is how I trade support and resistance, support buyers zone, sellers zone. Now for the buyer zone, let's see what happened. Okay, I'm going to put the line here. Okay, the opening of this red candle. Okay, then the next line should be around here. Okay, the next line should be around here. So now the market has touched, I have placed the line at the shadow, lower shadow of this candle. So all I need is wait for a red candle to close inside this zone. Once a red candle closes inside the zone, it means the buyers will enter on the next candle. That is what I'm waiting for. This is only 1 minute expiry time trade. Okay, so let's see what happened. Okay, now a red candle have closed inside the zone. This is what we call buyer's zone, just like fair value gap, but I call it buyer zone in binary option. Okay, this is not forex. In forex, you can call it fair value gap, but in this situation, I call it buyer's zone. Okay, so now we see the rejection from buyers, and the candle close in between these two lines. So this is a reversal candlestick. So what happened next? The next candle form a green candle. You can see a very strong green candle. Now take note, always trade the first attempt. Don't trade second attempt. If the market reverse, come back again. Don't say you will go with buyers again. Don't take second attempt. Always trade the first attempt, because the second attempt, the market might not respect the zone. Let's see what happens if the market respect the zone. You can see candle also close inside the zone. Though the buyers reverse, the market reverse, buyers still enter. It means the market is still respecting the zone. Let's see. You can see the market again still close inside the zone. Is there any rejection? No rejection. Sellers entered. And you can see no sign of reversal, no reversal, nothing. So that is how you trade buyers area, buyers zone and sellers zone. Now let's talk about the buyers area. Okay, I've explained to you the sellers area. If you want to draw sellers area, you start from this line, from this level here. Start from this. Just pay attention according to the price movement. So don't draw any area like that. Don't just draw area like that. Okay, draw the line from here, extend it to. You can draw the next line here, but it's too large. But I have to draw it here because here I can see a very strong seller's entry. So I will draw the line, second line here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that is seller's area, right? That's seller's area. So anytime the market comes to that area, all rejection occur. You can see rejection occur. Even the candle close inside the area, reverse. Again, this candle market, the seller still enter. That is how you draw seller's area. Okay, it's quite different from how I draw seller's zone. Okay, remember zone. I have to draw the line here, also at the high of this candle, shadow of this candle. That's how I draw zone. Okay, so that is different between buyers area, sellers area, buyers zone, sellers zone. You can see many rejection occur here. That is sellers area, not zone. Many rejection, even to the largest shadow here, to the longest shadow here. So the sellers area started from here, because after we have this bullish movement, sellers entered. Again, if you sellers entry, again, rejection, you can see rejection. But this candle goes above the rejection, sellers enter. Again, rejection. You can see many rejection, rejection, sellers enter. Okay, rejection, rejection, doji, rejection, candle close with a rejection, sellers enter. Again, rejection, rejection, okay, and this rejection, sellers enter. Okay, rejection, sellers enter. So which means that if the price comes to this level, all we have to do is wait for the price to close inside the rejection zone. Because here we have this multiple rejection, which indicates sellers area, not zone. Indicates sellers area. Okay, so if the price comes to the sellers area, at least we expect a few sellers entry. So let's check it out. Sometimes the market might just violate the area and then continue, only to reverse for 1 minute. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have rejection. Okay, now if I'm trading, once the candle closes above this line, above the line, or close inside the area, then I have to take trade in the next candle, just like this. You can see sellers entered here. So this is not my concern. I'm not taking trade on the next candle. Only this is going to be my trade. The 1 minute candle with a 1 minute expiry time. Okay, that is going to be my trade. You can see sellers area. This candle here, this doji candlestick, we call it the dragonfly doji candlestick. It's a seller's candle, because this candle closed inside the sellers area. Sellers supposed to enter, but there was no sign of sellers. That is why buyers entered the next candle. When buyers enter the next candle, the buyers is still inside the sellers area. It's a rejection from sellers. That is why sellers enter. When sellers enter, it shows a sign to go down. So the sellers must enter the next candle. But when sellers enter the next candle here, the sellers are very weak, which shows a sign of indecision. So this indecision candle indicates the buyers will enter on the next candle. That is why we have this bullish candle here. Okay, that's why buyers enter the market. So when the area is being violated by this strong green candle, it means that that area is going to be used as buyers area, right? So anytime a candle closes between these two lines, the buyers will enter, just like this. You can see the candle closed between the two lines, buyers enter. That is for 1 minute candle. So even trade this, don't trade this, don't trade this. Only trade the first attempt. This is the first attempt here. Same thing here. Only trade the first attempt. Wait for price to close inside the two zone. That is the first attempt. Okay, don't trade here, don't trade here, don't trade here. So that is how you trade buyers and sellers area. Okay, so if buyers area becomes sellers area, that is what we call SR or BS flipped. Okay, BS flipped means buyers flipped to sellers. Or if buyers sellers flip to buyers, it means SB flipped. Okay, SB flipped. It means that sellers flip to buyers. Okay. What is this? Okay. So the same thing here. Now let me indicate it for you. Sellers area, it become buyers area. Okay. After breakout again, it becomes sellers area. Okay. Check it out. From sellers area, when this candle break the sellers area, it become buyers area. When this candle now break the buyers area, it becomes sellers area. Okay. When this candle now break the sellers area, it become buyers area. You can see the price is going up. So that is how you indicate buyers area, sellers area. So don't don't mistake area and zone to be the same. No, area and zone is not the same. Okay, I've been in the market for a while now. I've noticed that area and zone are not the same. Area is where you can trade with 1 minute candle with a 5 minute expiry time. While zone is only you take one trade. Okay, you take one trade with 1 minute expiry time. Okay, so that is why I always change different currency. If I take a trade here, the entry, my entry point is going to be at the zone. Okay, if I take one trade here, then I go to the next currency, I take another trade. It's good. My entry always be at the zone. Then I go to the next currency, I take another trade. That is how I trade. That is the reason why I take trade in different currency pair. If I'm going to take three trades, one trade here, second trade here, and third trade here as well. Okay, so that is how I take trade. Okay, so candlestick psychology is the only way you can make it, or you can be profitable in binary option. Candlestick psychology. So if you want to learn about candlestick psychology, it is better you watch all my YouTube videos. Also follow the same analysis you can do here. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to discuss about the chart pattern you can trade with 1 minute candle and 5 minute expiry time. This chart pattern is mostly used in forex, in the forex market to trade foreign currency. Okay, how to take trade using the chart pattern. Okay, so this chart pattern is mostly used in forex. So I think I should stop for today. Tomorrow I will show you how to take trade with a chart pattern using the 1 minute candle and 5 minute expiry time. So this video of this session, I'm going to send it tomorrow morning. So once I close for now, tomorrow morning I'm going to send it. I will not be busy tomorrow, so I will be available. So tomorrow morning, expect the video. And in case you have any question, you can check, or you can just chat me up on WhatsApp and ask a question. Okay, so I think I should stop here for today. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.